All right, guys, we've got a cool little couplet for you to kind of mimic some stimulus of a front squat if you don't have the luxury of having a rack or heavy enough weight. So with this movement, you can use a barbell if you have like a lower amount of weight, if you have like under 50%, but you still want to get squats in, or if you don't have the barbell at all, you can do a front loaded, so like a hug or a Zercher style, like odd object to get some load in there at least. So then we're doing a Bulgarian split squat, but a few things I want you guys to know. So it's a front rack or a front loaded. We're gonna get nice and close, okay? So this front foot usually would be here, okay? But we're bringing it back closer and we're elevating the heel with a plate. You can also do that with a textbook or whatever you have at home, just a few millimeters. What that's gonna do is it's gonna light up your quad and fire your quad, just like a squat, a lot more than a regular Bulgarian split squat. So it's a heel raised Bulgarian split squat. We're gonna do each side. We're gonna make sure that placement is a little bit closer than we're comfortable with. So make sure you're thinking squat, not lunge. The Bulgarian split squat is more in the lunge family than the squat family. It's kind of pseudo, but we're manipulating it to kind of mimic the squat. All right, so that's movement number one. Movement number two, you're gonna take whatever object you have. So if that was a barbell, it was a barbell. If it was a backpack or whatever, we're gonna place that object on your hips. And we're gonna glute bridge it with frog legs, okay? So frog legs, we're gonna squeeze the soles of the feet together to drive the hips up. What that should do is light up through the lower glutes and really use that like kind of hip action against the bar. All right, and we're gonna do this for the remainder of the 2-minute window. So just pace yourself, squeeze at the top, and just treat it like what it is, an accessory movement, and feel that muscular engagement. All right, this is a really good one, guys, for like leg activation specifically. So sink your teeth into it and have a good workout. Okay, so guys, we have an ascending ladder triplet. We see these a lot in the open, where we go like 3 reps in the first round, 6 reps in the second round, 9 reps and so on, and we continue through that fashion. It's weird because we're always surprised by these workouts, and even though if we've done them 10 times, it's like we've never done it at all. Just don't get surprised. You're gonna feel like you're on top of the world, like you're the fastest CrossFitter on the planet in the first 3 rounds, because they will go by so quick. They're very low reps. But when you get past those first 3 rounds, reality is gonna set in and it's gonna be pretty daunting. So biggest thing I can tell you about this workout is just use those 3 rounds to just like ease your way into the workout. It's 16 minutes. So I would more so pay attention to the time on the clock than you do to like the rep round that you're in, okay? Beyond that, let's just maintain the reps and like nice smooth breathing. So we start off, the at-home version, we start off with burpees, okay? So if you have a target, fine, you're gonna do burpee to a target. If you don't have a target, you're just gonna do plain old burpees. And we want nice smooth reps. And if we look where Em's placing her hands, they are slightly ahead of her target. If you look, her hands are gonna be slightly in front, and that will make her jump a lot easier so she doesn't have to look at the target. So just a little tactic to make those a little bit easier so you're not always constantly having to look. If you think about your hand placement on the floor, you'll naturally jump right underneath your target. Okay, odd object, shoulder overhead. We can use anything for this, anything safe. A backpack, anything, even a single arm dumbbell. We're gonna show you with a med ball, and it can be shoulder overhead in any way, a strict press, a push press, even a jerk, but we're looking for that nice stability through the core and that lockout position overhead. I'm doing a nice job of stacking that load overhead with lockout elbows, nice straight line from the ball through her arms, body, and to the floor. Then we get to the our monostructural version at home. Today is going to be speed skater hops. I love these ones. They are single leg, but like a run is, but a little bit less impact, and they are pretty like high flying movements. What I would recommend for this is mark your area, okay? So pick a mark. We have the mat widths, we have the mat lengths. For M, the length is a little too long and the width is a little too short. So if we were, doing this workout for realsies, we would get some cones out, or I know this is blasphemy, but maybe take some chalk and draw some lines in your own home gym, not when you get back to our gym. But yeah, just mark a spots to keep you accountable, because when you get tired, we don't want those reps to turn into little shorties. All right, we want to keep the same distance maintained throughout the whole workout. All right, so just some things to think about this one. Hope you guys are enjoying the at-home version instructions. We're having fun giving them to you this week.